Our next guest is award-winning actor Rainn Wilson, who says we all need a, quote, soul revolution. Wilson, who is best known for his role as Dwight Schrute on The Office, of course, he is hosting a new podcast called Soul Boom, based on his New York Times best-selling book. And he talks with experts, comedians, and authors about creativity, spirituality, and psychology. Now, in this clip, Wilson speaks with best-selling author Jonathan Haidt about his own emotional growth.
I remember when I started therapy, my therapist had a chart on the wall with a wheel of human emotions. So the therapist would say, like, how are you feeling? I'm like, lousy. Well, what does that mean? Point to the thing, and it's like, you know, angry, you know, incensed, outraged, disturbed. Like it had really specific. And I had to kind of learn, because I had never been taught by my ridiculous parents, you know, how the world of emotions work. And it was in my 30s and 40s that I learned.
Love that. Rainn Wilson joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I love this idea of a spiritual revolution. What does it mean, though? And what did this entail for you?
Oh, that's a big question. How much time do we have?
We have like 2 minutes, right?
Okay, all right. Listen, I went through a lot of mental health crises when I was younger, and I found that turning to spiritual tools to help me on my path were incredibly valuable. And the more I dug into spirituality as a concept, you know, all of the different faith and wisdom traditions, I found that humanity could also use some of those tools to be found there to kind of make our life and society richer and more well-balanced.
And you studied it all. I know, Buddhism, you name it. You've talked to the Dalai Lama. You've really done the research on this. I love, though, because we all know you, of course, as Dwight from The Office, and you write in the book that goes along with your podcast, why is the beet farming, paper selling, tendentially Amish man baby with a giant forehead and short sleeve mustard shirt writing about the meaning of life?
Yeah,
he
said that.
Yeah,
you described yourself.
Yes, you're describing yourself.
That was me. That's the big question. Why is this weird sitcom actor writing about spirituality and the soul and death and the meaning of life? And it really was because I was on death's door. You know,
you said you thought about taking your life at one point. You contemplated that.
I certainly very deeply considered the question, like, why am I even here? You know, why should I be here? And sometimes when you're at that point, the greatest and deepest revelations can come to you. And so I decided to dig into these big questions, and I had to decide, first of all, was there a God? Did I have a soul? Is there an inherent meaning in being a human being? How does consciousness work? And diving into those great holy texts of Buddhism and the Baha'i faith, I'm a member of the Baha'i faith, really brought me a lot of solace and a kind of a direction in life that I'm really grateful for.
With every podcast, though, Rainn, you always talk about digging deep in the human experiences, life, meaning, and idiocy.
Yes.
And there seems to be so much idiocy in the world today. It's such a big political divide, spiritual divide, racial divide in some areas, which I find really concerning. And you're trying to figure out a way, or trying to help us get back on track.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
I'm going to tell you. You want me to fix the world
here?
Right
now.
We need you to fix it.
On CBS Mornings. You've heard it right here, folks. All of our systems are based on the worst aspects of humanity.
Yes.
One-upsmanship, backstabbing, every man for himself, competition, contest.
Yeah.
These are our worst attributes, not our best attributes. Our best attributes are compassion and kindness and community and collaboration. And humanity has actually thrived from collaboration and community way more than aggression and one-upsmanship.
And we're all capable of that, Rainn.
We all.
But how do we shed all of that? Because it's conditioned, it's learned behavior, it's who we are up to a certain point. As adults, or even as young kids, how do we kind of shift our mind?
Well,
and our spirit.
Yeah, well, exactly. The quote that I always come to is from Father Teilhard de Chardin, who says, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. You know the quote. Oprah uses it.
Yeah, I do.
Hello.
That's how I know it.
But if we consider our innate spiritualness And whether you're in Gaza or in Israel, or whether you're in Russia or Ukraine, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, we are all souls having a human experience. We can increase greatly our compassion, and then if we truly feel compassion, you act on it. It's not just a feeling in the chest.
Yeah.
You put it into action. And our systems need to be recalibrated, not for profit and competition,
but for compassion and empathy.
Exactly.
Rainn, we loved you in The Office, and there's talk of a spin-off.
Yeah.
Might we see Dwight?
Yeah, you mightn't. You might. You mightn't. Okay. I don't know.
Is that a word?
Okay.
I don't know.
Would you like? Okay. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Would you like to?
I'm always open for another Dwight appearance. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I'm gonna take that
Why
as
not?
yes.
But yeah, it's cool. They apparently they're doing a spinoff kind of set in the world of The Office and the documentary crew.
I hope so.
But it's the same creator of
Yeah.
the American Office.
Greg Daniels,
Yeah,
who's
you know,
amazing
so maybe
showrunner.
You will get that call.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope
right.
for more. Rainn Wilson, thank you. Soul Boom is available wherever you listen to your podcasts. Rainn Wilson, thank you.